Hey guys, I got another short sequence here, which is something that I've been doing myself just when I want to have a relaxing kind of cool down sequence after I've been doing some kind of physical exertion. So you might like to do this if you come in after a walk or something, or whatever cardio you're doing, cycling, jogging, hang out with the kids. Um, let's get into it and just maybe let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks. So this can be done even if you're not warmed up, but I would say just don't overdo it with the stretching. Don't kind of push yourself into these if you're not warmed up, because then, you can injure yourself. And that wouldn't be good. All right, so we're going to start in our staff pose. So legs are out long, spine is nice and long. We're holding ourselves up with a lovely good posture here, and hands down by the sides. Going to kick it off with a little twist. So we're going to take the right sole of the foot to the outside of the left thigh. And we're just going to use the left arm to hug that knee into the chest, which I love to do because I always feel a nice stretch along the right outer hip here. So it's a lovely extra little stretch here. Now I'm just going to take the right fingertips behind us, just resting lightly on the floor. We're not dumping our weight into the hand. We just very lightly have our fingertips on the floor. So as we move into the twist, with each inhale, we're lengthening up through the spine. And with each exhale, we're just allowing ourselves to unfold into the twist. Exhaling over to the right. So we're moving from the belly, the ribs, the chest. Shoulders are moving over, maybe looking over the right shoulder with your head. Just nice and gentle. And you can check if you're dumping your weight into your fingers by just lifting them off for a second and say, oh yeah, that's fine. So I am just using my back muscles rather than pushing in with my shoulder or my arm. And we're coming back, and from here we're just going to bring the right knee over the left knee. So right knee is directly over the left knee. And this is our half Gomukhasana legs. Cool, so we're here and we're going to do a little forward fold. Inhaling to lengthen, tucking that belly in. Exhaling to hinge down over your legs. It doesn't matter where you come to, yeah? You might be like this, fine, whatever. Now walking the hands back up. We're going to take the left sole into the right sole into the left inner thigh. And from here, we're just going to take the right hand back behind us where it was, except down on the palm this time. And we're just going to sweep the arm over in line with our ear as we lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Just a nice kind of mini back bend and little stretch through the left side body. And you can look up to the ceiling as well if that feels good in your neck. And exhaling back down. And as we come back down, we're coming all the way down into our forward fold, folding ourselves over the left leg. So we want to be folding towards the middle left toe, rather than sort of folding like this, yeah? We're folding straight over our left leg. And we're coming up to center again. We're going to do that on the other side. So we're taking the left sole to the outside of the right thigh, holding that thigh in to the chest with the right elbow. Left fingertips down behind us. You can see it's hard for me to distinguish my left from my right. Inhaling, lengthening up, and exhaling, twisting over to the left. Coming back to center and bringing our left knee directly over our right knee now here. Okay, so we're in our half Gomukhasana legs, our half cow legs here. And our torso is facing over the middle right toe now. Let's just tuck that belly in so our belly's not kind of flapping out, getting in our way. We're tucking the belly in, lengthening up through the spine, and now we can hinge over. You're just hinging forwards. And just allow your back to round as much as it needs to just get nice and comfortable. It doesn't matter where you get to, it's just how you feel in the pose. Coming back up and taking the left sole to the inner right thigh. Cool. So this time we're going to take the left hand behind us on the floor, just in the same position it was for our twist, and we're going to lift the right fingertips up in line with our right ear, well, arm in line with our right ear as we lift the hips up to the ceiling. Maybe look up to the ceiling. A little bit of a side stretch and a little bit of a mini back bend. And we exhaling all the way back down. Getting our torso in line with the middle of the right toe. Middle right toe. And hinging ourselves down over the right leg. Coming back up to center. Now we're sending both legs out long. We're back in our staff pose. We're going to do another forward fold here, just a regular forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Hugging that belly in, lengthening up through the spine. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to hinge forward. So in your forward fold, you can work on it like this. With every inhale, you're lengthening through the spine, and with every exhale, you're just allowing yourself to settle down into the pose, to fold more fully forward, but you're not pushing yourself down. You can have your hands resting anywhere you like. They can be down by your sides, they can be resting on your legs, or my favorite, giving yourself a foot massage. Let's come up out of that and shift forward a little bit, coming down onto your back. Taking your feet in close to your bum. We're going to do a little bridge here. Feet hip distance apart, taking the arms up overhead for a nice stretch. Inhaling the hips up. Just going to take a couple of breaths here, nothing too big. Taking another inhale. Exhaling down, vertebrae by vertebrae, can feel really nice for your back. And then if you want to, let's just take the knees in, circling the knees a little bit, one way and the other way. And then you can finish it off with a little Shavasana, or you can take your feet together. If you want to do a little bit of stretching while you're relaxing, you can just take your feet together like this, stretching out the inner thighs. Or you can kick your legs out long into a nice full Shavasana. Just stay here for as long as you can. Exhaling all the tension. You might even want to link this to a little mantra for yourself. Maybe you want to inhale something. Let me think, what am I going to do? I've got a lot of kids today. I think I'm going to say inhaling patience, exhaling tension. Just consciously softening some muscles where you know you're holding on to a bit of tension. If you're holding on to tension around your abdominal area, maybe you're worried about something. Maybe you're holding a bit of tension in your back. Breathing that out. Softening your jaw. Trying to soften out my little furrowed brow. Let it go. So stay here for longer if you can. Otherwise, you're going to make your way up to a seated position. Taking your hands together at your heart. Namaste. I'm smiling because I'm trying to make these videos really short, but I think I'm rushing them. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks, guys. Bye.